You are now tuned in to Coming to Conclusions, and I am your host, Dreyah Karter. And today I have Cedrick Lanier, the executive producer of Coming to Conclusions.
Yes. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Coming to Conclusions. You can find it at comingtoconclusions.com. Make sure you go. All of the content will be posted there. Try to update it as much as possible, but we need you all to subscribe, like, comment, review, share, and all of those good things. So
That's a lot of work for them.
Hey man, can't work for nothing that's not good. All right. So we're here with Coming to Conclusions. If you've already been following the show, you know the routine, you know what it is. But if you don't, Dreyah, can you please tell everybody what your show is about?
So this show is based around sex, relationships, some dating advice, dating scenarios, a lot of fucked up stories that's happened to me. And then I also bring on guests and get their perspectives of their relationships and some of the dirty little deeds that they've done as well. They also like give confessionals, so some dirty secrets that they've done. You might find out that your friend fucked your wife. Never know here.
For any new listeners, viewers, anybody who's new to this program, we're going to start off with a game. It's called Two Truths and a Lie. Two truths, one lie, right?
Two truths, one lie.
Two truths, one lie. I'm going to ask Dreyah 3 questions. She's going to tell us which one is the truth and which one is the lie. You have gotten a dick stuck in your throat for an hour. You have gotten a dick stuck in your pussy for 3 hours. You have gotten a butt plug stuck in your ass. I'm going to guess, and I'm going to say the two truths are you've gotten a dick stuck in your pussy for 3 hours, and you've gotten a butt plug stuck in your ass. The reason why I say the lie is you've gotten a dick stuck in your throat for an hour is because what girl doesn't want a dick in her throat for an hour?
You're right.
So, you want to tell us the stories about this?
It was literally like a one night stand, and basically what happened, I was sucking dick and he just forced it all the way down and I couldn't get it to come back up, and it was just stuck there. It was very uncomfortable, especially because I really didn't know him like that. And like I literally did not know this man's name. So like while it's there, it's just dick stuck in throat, trying to like not hurt him. He's trying not to hurt me. And it's just very, very awkward. Needless to say, like that was the last time that ever happened.
So that was the truth? Oh, wow. All right. So the dick being stuck in your pussy for 3 hours, true or lie?
True.
That's just going to sleep.
No. So what happened was, so you know how you catch a Charlie horse?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your pelvic wall could do the same thing. So it basically clamped down on his dick and he couldn't pull it out. And it was too painful to pull it out because it was hurting me. So it was stuck in there for 3 hours until my pelvic wall released and he was able to pull it out.
What did he say after that?
It was my ex-husband. So it was just like one of those things like, that was fucking weird. And it happened like a few times. It usually happened like after you're pregnant, you have kids. Your pelvic wall has to adjust.
Mm-hmm.
So like while it's adjusting and kind of like forming back, that's pretty much what happened.
Wow. And so the lie was you never got a butt plug stuck in your ass.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a butt plug in your ass?
I have. Rabbit. I like rabbit and foxtails. So if you want to buy me anything, a rabbit or a foxtail.
You heard us. We need sponsorships. Yeah. All right. The second category, two truths, one lie. You have a rape fantasy. You have tried electroplay, and you have a foot fetish. I'm going to say the lie is the foot fetish.
Yes.
I
don't like the like that.
Yeah.
So I have sucked a guy's toes before. I'll do it, but like I don't feet really on me like that. And never mind.
No, never mind now.
I'll save that. I'll save it for another.
Save it for another episode.
Yeah. Just remind me about the foot in the pussy.
All right. The rape fantasy. Tell me about that.
So, I've had the story. Well, I don't think I've shared the story, but I've been raped before, but it's still a fantasy of mine to just have someone that I know do it. Mm-hmm. And I want to be like home, like a home intrusion. And you just like, whisk me upstairs and fuck me. And I really don't know who you are. Mask and all.
So like kicking the door type shit?
Yeah. Guns blazing and all that good shit. Like rough me up, tie me up, and just fuck me.
I hear this shit.
Don't go doing that shit for real though. Like, I'm just saying, it's the fantasy.
All right, electroplay. I think I know what it is, but tell people who don't know.
So there's a wand, and it creates electro currents. And on this wand, you can put on your skin, and it's good for foreplay and sensory play. And so it gives you like slight currents and vibrations through your skin. You can increase the frequency of the currents that's going through the wand, and it feels really good. So it just feels like you're being like lightly electrocuted. I like pain, so I like it. But you know.
So when you do the electroplay, like it's just for just skin. It's not like
you can put it on your pussy.
Okay.
You can put it on your dick. I mean, it just depends on how much currents you want going through.
Yeah, I'm not signing up for currents on my dick.
You don't want electricity on your dick?
Nah.
Even if it'll make it harder?
Nah.
Why would you just try it? It doesn't like hurt.
Yeah, hurt is still more than the hurt that I don't really want to deal with.
I mean, like it hurts less than teeth.
Ah, well, yes.
Imagine like someone's nails going like that on your dick. That's like the lowest frequency it's gonna feel like.
But what if she got a tongue? Why would I need that?
Because you want to try something.
Because you want to try something new, ladies and gentlemen. You want to be a rope bunny.
Mm-hmm.
You used to be a dominatrix.
Mm-hmm.
And you had a dog eat your pussy. I know one of the truths on this because we talked about this before. Mm-hmm. I think the lie is you want to be a rope bunny. I'm just going to go on the other side of the ring.
What?
Hey, man, I mean.
So you think I let a dog eat my pussy?
Okay. I don't think you just had a dog just be like, hey, come put your face in my pussy.
So how do you think this shit played out? Because I'm curious.
I think you could have been laying down, maybe drunk, sleep, passed out. Lower bottom of your body is exposed. And the dog, you have dogs.
I do have dogs.
You have pit bulls. And the pit bulls could have came and just took a quick little lick. That counts as getting your pussy ate.
What?
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong, but you're not right either.
So the lie is...
The lie is a dog eating my pussy.
All right. So what is a rope bunny?
Where you get tied up and hung. Sounds like a nigga, right?
That's racist. All right. All right. So would you let a dog eat your pussy?
No.
Hey, man, we got to ask. It's coming to conclusions.
I'm not doing that shit.
That is crazy.
That's some white people shit.
All right. When was the last time you was a rope bunny?
That was a while ago. What's this, 2023? Mm-hmm. So 2018, 2019,
about 3-4 years ago.
When I was like in my experimental stage.
Okay. Tell us about the dominatrix part of it.
So I kind of sort of just ended up in that position. So I got like a lot of guys that just want me to fuck them. Mm-hmm. And then I realized like...
Hold up, wait.
How did we get here?
Yeah. No. I know we got here because I asked. When you say they wanted you to fuck them...
They wanted me to peg them. They wanted me to put a strap on them. Fuck them.
Awful behavior.
Yeah. But I give off masculine energy sometimes.
Fair
so
enough.
I get bitch niggas. It's cool. I'll take them. But no, so like when they come, so basically they want me to fuck them. Mm-hmm. And so they're gonna pay me in order to do that. But like also like I like to degrade them as well. So in the process of me, like before I fuck them, like I can talk shit to them, I can get them to clean my house, I can get them to cut my grass, I can get them to do whatever I want to do. I get paid for it, and then I get to fuck them. So like it's a win-win situation. So a lot of that was like that in my dominator days.
Do you get any type of like
satisfaction from it? No, nothing. Like I'm completely turned off.
Wow. So like if you meet a guy and you peg him, would you ever have sex with him after that?
I have before, but then it turned into like me fucking him
all the time.
Yeah, like he was getting more dick than I was, and that just wasn't gonna work for me.
Never thought I would hear that phrase. One time for the audience. So the first question I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to tell you what happened to me. The first time you performed oral sex, the first time I performed oral sex, I was 20 years old. Mm-hmm. I was scared to eat pussy because I always thought if you ate pussy, you get bumps on your lip.
Okay.
I didn't want to get the bumps on my lip. It was the guy in high school. He had bumps on his lip. Us being young, stupid as a motherfucker, it was hair bumps from your mustache growing in. Mm-hmm. But
you had to cut it and everything.
Yeah, okay. But we thought he ate pussy and got white hairs on his lip, and I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. So I stayed away from eating pussy for 20 years of my life. And then I was in college, and I was fucking with an older chick, and she came to the house, and I was laying on the couch, and this bitch just sat on my face and like, kind of like, what is that? That's like oral rape.
Is it really though?
I didn't ask for that. I didn't want that. And it
Did you enjoy it?
No, it tasted like pennies.
Yeesh.
You never put a penny in your mouth?
I mean, usually that's period blood.
No, it wasn't period blood. Come on, let's not go overboard.
I'm just saying, you said pennies. The only thing that we know pennies is.
So
I threw you off?
Yeah.
It's okay.
When was the first time? How was it the first time you performed oral sex?
So the first time I did it was with my ex-husband. We were dating at the time. I've never sucked dick before, and I basically wanted him to train my throat. So I basically learned how to suck dick through him. From
your
ex-husband.
Yeah. Okay. And how old were you?
17.
17? All right. Did you like it the first time you did it?
Not really. Mm-hmm. Like, it was just kind of like skin in my mouth, like just like weird texture. Like, just I didn't like it. So I didn't do it too many times after that until like I got older, and I was just like, okay, this is something that I want to do, and I want to learn more. And then that's when I like loved it. And it was more or less like, okay, I'm going to perfect what I do. So like, let's do this every day.
Oh, wow. Okay. Can't beat that.
Yeah.
All right. So, so the first time you performed oral sex, how did he say it was for him?
He said it was okay. I could, do better, obviously, because he had his dick sucked plenty of other times before me. So it was just basically him teaching me how to suck his dick the way he liked his dick sucked. I did have like teeth involved, so I had to learn how to like cover the teeth and not use the teeth as much and not use too much pressure. And then like you learn, like it's hard to do two things at one time. So it's like you gotta jack and circle and then suck and everything. So at one time it's just like you throw it off and you learn that, okay, my mouth and my hands don't coordinate together. So you gotta get that shit together and find a rhythm. So it's kind of difficult at first. So I wasn't like the best, but I'm gonna improve. I'm gonna try to get better.
All right.
Yeah.
So the first time you had oral sex performed on you, how old were you and what did you think about it?
So I was 13, and actually the guy that raped me was the first guy that gave me head, surprisingly.
I want to make a joke, but I don't really know if a joke is appropriate.
Roll with it?
I'll pass. I don't want to get canceled.
Okay. We tried. It was kind of weird in that instance. I didn't really too much care for it. Like I said, I was 13. And then after that, it was the guy that I was engaged to when I was like 16. He gave me head in the car. It was all right, but like he had dreads, so it felt like a bush between my legs. I ain't really too much fuck with that part.
And I know one of the things, I think you're the only female I ever heard say this.
Okay, so.
Please explain this to everybody.
So I really don't like head, and I know like this is like, that's my 2022 statement, and I'm going to close out the year with that statement, because now the nigga that gives me head is like fucking amazing, and I love it. And it's like, I'd rather have head than dick nowadays. But before, I used to hate head. Like, you don't even have to eat my pussy. Let me just suck your dick and you fuck me and we can be on our way. But now, like, I gotta have head, bro.
Shout out to that guy.
Yeah.
All right. So, what about the first threesome you ever had?
First threesome, it was really, really weird. Okay. So first threesome was with my friend who I met on Craigslist. She was somebody's wife. And I brought her over to the hotel to meet. And she snuck away from her husband and her kid to come to the hotel with me and my husband at the time. And we ended up messing around in the hotel, and then she became our girlfriend. And she's been on my podcast before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know who she is.
So yeah.
Okay.
We're still friends till this day.
Do you regret it?
No, I don't. No, I don't at all.
Do you still participate in threesomes now?
No, not now.
Not now.
I don't know when the last time I had one.
When did you retire from the threesome game?
Probably when I got a divorce. That shit don't happen when you're single like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless you like, cause you like, who just gonna go to a club and just be like, oh, I want a threesome. Like, that shit really don't happen like that in real life.
You think so?
Not really. Not when you're like single. Like if you're a couple, like when I go out with people, then yeah, I have females approach me all the time for a threesome. But if I'm just going out by myself, I don't get approached when I'm single for a threesome.
I don't know. I gotta disagree. Well, I don't know. It might be different for women.
Well, it depends on my energy when I go out too. like if I'm dressed feminine and I have a feminine energy, then yes, I get approached. But if I'm masculine when I go out, like don't fuck with me right now, then no.
Okay.
Like most guys are even afraid to walk up to me and talk to me when I go out.
Yeah, that's kind of been the thing. Everything
Yeah.
is very intimidating.
That's
I don't
crazy.
know. I kind of stumbled into my first threesome.
Who stumbles into a threesome? Did you stumble like dick first or head first?
I don't know. I think I just kind of walked into the pussy, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay. Was it that easy?
It was fairly easy. But like, here's the thing. Every threesome I ever had, I never initiated it. Every time I tried to initiate a threesome, that shit fell off. It always failed. So like,
you just have like random women come up to you?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't random. I was in college. It was a girl I was in the class with. We had, I want to say it was a history class or a business law class, one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
But she was just like, yeah, they wanted to come back to my apartment at the time. Well, it was a black girl and a white girl. And the black girl was like, you know, she used to come to my apartment and she used to do whatever the fuck she used to do. And she came and she was like, hey, my friend likes you. And I was like, well, who the fuck is your friend? And she was like, yeah, she said she has a class with you as well. So I was like, well, I don't know who your friend is. And she was like, well, I'm about to tell my friend to come over. And then she calls her friend to come over. It's a little white girl that drove a lime green Beetle. And then they pull up. And I'm like, yeah, I wasn't really into white girls at the time. And so the black girl was like, hey, if you fuck her, you can fuck me too.
What?
Yeah. Now my junior year of college.
Okay.
So that's how I got my first threesome.
Was it good?
It was okay.
What you expecting more? Like, what were you expecting from like your first threesome? Like, were you expecting like what you see in the porn?
First of all, I was too happy.
You didn't care what you gonna get.
I was just like, wow, like I got this and I didn't even try. So but it wasn't. I definitely had better as I got older.
Okay, so how have they gotten better?
I kind of know what I want now if I'm in a threesome.
So what do you want?
I mean, I like with that situation, for instance, the two girls really didn't touch each other. Mm-hmm. But I feel like if you're going to have a threesome with two girls, the two girls have to interact with each other. Okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That was
other than that, you're just doing all the work and you're just fucking two bitches, and who wants to do all the work like that?
I don't mind doing the work. Like, I like the work part, but I just want to see that part of it too if I'm here.
So you want the visual. So you want like to be fucking a bitch and then the other bitch eating the other bitch out.
Yeah, that's cool.
Is that too many bitches?
You can never have too many bitches, Jay, is it? No. Okay. Yeah, never have too many bitches. Never too many bitches. Yeah, what about it? We got an audience here. What about it? Too many bitches, bad thing? No. Never too many bitches.
It's just too many dicks is bad.
I'm not doing it with two guys. Right. Yeah, I'm not doing it. That's a train. It's not. I don't participate in trains. If I'm in a train, I gotta go first.
Who says it's a train though?
I don't want to be in the. Ooh, I think I'm lying.
Whoa.
I have been involved in something like that.
Oh, okay. What have you been involved in?
Well, a guy was fucking a chick from the back and she was giving me head.
Were you interacting with the guy?
Hell no. Come on, man.
It's a train. Okay.
Hey, my whole entire point. Okay, yeah. If you don't interact with a person, it's not a threesome.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, like if you fucking with two women and two women not... I think I got a train ran on me in college.
Ooh.
Now that we sit here, we fleshed this out. All right, I don't know. The most bizarre thing that ever happened to you during sex?
There's so many.
Give me your top 3. This is gonna be good.
My head being dunked in water is always like my go-to one. Basically we were fucking in the bathroom. He was fucking me from behind and he dumped my head in ice cold water.
I thought you was about to say the toilet.
No, ice cold water that was like in the sink. Cause like I have a fear of drowning. Like I don't do like water at all.
Okay.
And so like he knew that. So it was more of, he was a crazy dude. Like this is like I told a story on the podcast. So you gotta go back and listen to it. But like it was like one dude I met on Craigslist and I went over to his house in the middle of like South Carolina, like back road woods. And we fucking in the bathroom. He has me bent over the sink filled with ice cold water, and he dunks my head like in between like fucking me. So it's like I'm gasping for air. The water is cold, so it's like a whole bunch of like sensory deprivation and sensory like overload here. And it was pretty good though. Like that was like my top one because it was just like fucking random. And it's also like, oh my God, we'll fucking drown. So
the fear of death and the joy
death
of
and dick. Like
death and dick.
Death and dick. And then it was the belt around my throat, like while giving head. Mm-hmm. the guy just like put a belt around my throat and like tighten it as I was sucking his dick. So like when you're deep throating the dick and it's in your throat and you tighten the belt, it like closes the throat around the dick and it just makes it like snugger as you're sucking the dick. So
You hear that, Morgan?
tip: suck dick with a belt around your throat.
No.
Got it. Bizarre. I've been pissed on, but I was like, by my ex-husband. He used to do weird shit.
For the people who don't know, I know the story, but do you mind going into detail about it? I've heard it before.
We were in the shower, taking a shower, and he was just like, hey, I want to piss on you. So, lay down and let him piss on my chest. And it just
rolled off in the shower.
Yeah.
R. Kelly.
Anything to make the husband happy at that time. I don't do that shit now.
Okay, gotcha. I think the most bizarre thing ever happened to me during sex was the female having an asthma attack.
Why did she have an asthma attack? Was she doing all the work?
Nah, I can't really tell you why. I just got up and left out the hotel.
So you just let her die?
I don't know if she died till this day.
Have you heard from her?
No, I have not. I was in Chicago.
Cold case.
Could be, but I was on probation and I was not supposed to be out of the state of Georgia.
This is too many bad things at one time.
Yeah, I got to get the fuck out of this hotel room.
So you were on probation, you left the state, you went to Chicago, fucked a bitch, gave her an asthma attack, and we don't know if she's alive.
Left. Next plane out. I'm back in Georgia.
Didn't even look back,
don't
text,
give a damn.
call.
Nah. Shout out to you.
Death by dick. Not making any noises. Like, I don't like quiet men. Like, I want to hear you moan. I want to hear you talk. Say something to me. I don't care what you say, but like, have a voice about yourself.
You rather fuck with music or without music?
Have it on, but have it low. Little ambiance.
For the audience, with music, without music?
Same low. Like, not where I'm focused on it. But...
So, like, what if he fucking you, like, while you listen to, like, Tupac and some shit?
That's fine. Fuck to the beat of Tupac. It's like, but don't
the music doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, okay. But if you're gonna have the music on and it's something that we're both listening to, like, at least fuck to the tempo of it. Like, switch it up if anything. But other than that, I'm not paying attention to the fucking music. I just don't want to quiet. So like,
what if he's fucking you and like his favorite song come on and he stopped to like dance or like perform it or some shit?
I think that's kind of cute, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I was sucking for like goofy moments during sex.
You a loser, man. You a loser. All right.
Like, but it depends, because like if we're just like stopping and it's like a whole little goofy moment, I'm cool with that. But I mean, you gotta fall back into it and you continue on where we left off at. But I'm cool for a little like breather break, like a little juice break here. Intermission.
Break. Okay. So dudes that don't talk, that don't moan, quiet guys during sex. Another turn off.
Not being vocal about what you want. Like, don't have me guessing. Because, like, if I want to suck your dick, I'm going to ask you, like, how do you want your dick sucked? So if you can't tell me how you want your dick sucked, then I'm probably going to half-ass suck your dick. Because I want you to tell me what you like. The third turn off is not knowing how to fuck. Because, like, a lot of guys think that just because their dick is big, that their sex is good. And that is not the case. So I need you to know how to use it. So if you don't know how to use your dick, it's a big turn off.
Okay. All right. So let's go to the other end of the spectrum.
Talking dirty to me. I used to hate it. I used to think it was so fucking awkward. Now I fucking love it.
Okay.
I like the words. So talking dirty to me is a turn on. I like to be manhandled. So I like to be groped and gripped while you're fucking me. And then the third one that is a turn on is like scents. Like, you gotta smell good. Like, I want to have your scent kind of like lingering on me.
Okay. So what if your guy's coming from like the gym?
Oh, the pheromones. I don't know if I like those sometimes. It depends. I'm not gonna lie, because like I'm nasty sometimes. So sometimes like he'll be outside playing basketball and he'll come in the house and I'll just like lick the sweat off his head or like off of his body. So sometimes I'm cool with it, but then other times it's just like, nah, bro, gotta go wash. It just all depends. Like, I don't want to fuck and you smell like work.
Right.
Like, anything but work. Like, I don't want you to smell like work.
Okay.
I'll take a sweaty basketball game over work any day.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, well, that's coming to conclusions.
That was quick and easy.
Hey, never too bad with quick and easy.
So did you come?
Did you come yet?